They all need feeding, including the mother. But being tied to one place makes hunting very difficult for the pack, as prey can roam far and wide. This morning, after a special greeting ceremony, the pack sets off. The camp is empty. The pups continue their game, but the mother knows without the pack they are very vulnerable. And she only has an old male for company. The wait begins. Far away, the main pack is homing in on a herd of wildebeest. It's a risky battle, the outcome uncertain. But the pack manages to separate one of the wildebeest from the herd. Back at the den, the pups are increasingly tired and hungry. The pack has been away a long time, and the adults are getting worried. And near the den, a hyena is lurking. And near the den, a hyena is lurking. The male alone won't be able to keep it away for long. For now, at least, it slinks off. The pups are starving. The mother has no milk left to give, and still no sign of the pack. But in the last light of day, they finally return. It's been a double victory. Not only a successful hunt, but they've brought a lot of the food back in their stomachs, which they regurgitate. The cubs get first helping. Mother is next. Then the old male. When those at the den have been served, the hunters get any leftovers. It's remarkable teamwork. Everyone benefits from this sharing. It guarantees the pack's survival for generations to come. This lion pride is extremely hungry. They haven't eaten for 3 days, but catching prey in this open terrain isn't easy. To make matters worse, one of the lionesses has a severe leg injury. It's hard for her to keep up with the others. But she must keep going. It's her only hope of getting a meal. Even if she can't take part in the hunt. And without the protection of others, she'd be very vulnerable on her own. In the distance, she can see what they're after. One of the lionesses makes a first approach. Her big challenge in this open terrain is getting close enough to prey without being spotted. The injured lioness must be careful not to disturb things. The zebra senses danger. Another lioness moves in. They're getting close now. A third lioness is ready to strike, but she's been spotted. With so many eyes watching, it seems an impossible task for the pride. To make matters worse, the temperature is now 45 Celsius. The pride goes to quench its thirst, but the injured lioness is nowhere to be seen. After drinking, they head for the only shade they can find. The injured lioness has made it safely to the waterhole, but her injured paw is still a big burden. Finally, she reaches the others. For most animals which live on their own, serious injury means death. But not for lions. They're a united front. And sometimes they'll wait for prey to come to them. Like this eland mother and her calf. This is the moment. And it needs a group attack to separate them. The injured female can only look on as the other lionesses chase down the calf. This is so difficult for the mother eland, who is also assaulted by some of the lionesses. Now the injured lioness can move in. The pride hunted for her too. Lions always pull together and help one another, whatever their age, strength, or ability. That's why they're the only social big cats in the world.
Stout and muscular, the pit bulls of the big cat world. Pound for pound, they have the most powerful jaws of all. This is his turf. Male jaguars regularly scent mark their territory. And they patrol on land and in water. Unlike most cats, jaguars are strong swimmers. Males don't just guard a territory for themselves. Several females have space within it. This one is in season, and she's picked up his scent. They'll mate repeatedly in the coming days, making it likely he'll father her cubs. He needs to be sure because rivals are always looking for a chance to sneak in. A neighbor has crossed the threshold. Jaguars try to avoid fights. The risk of injury is too great. But when mating rights are at stake, they're left with little choice. The intruder is seen off.